Hi, I'm Jackie Meek from Future Path Life Coaching. I coach frazzled mums to help them confidently boss the mum juggle. I'm here today with Kate King. Kate and I have identified 4 themes which are challenging for mums, which we'd like to focus on in a series of short videos. They are worry, anxiety, overwhelm, and connection. Kate, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi Jackie, I'm Kate King from Skylark Educational Consulting. I'm an expert in difficulties with learning. I've got over 20 years experience and training across a wide variety of specific difficulties. I've been described as the GP for anything, all matters educational.
Thank you. And I've got over 350 coaching hours. I'm also a mum to a 10 and a 12-year-old, and I have a difficult birthing story, having given birth extremely prematurely, loss of a baby, and experienced postnatal depression. So what worries do mums bring to you, Kate?
Well, when a parent's worried about a child's behaviour or progress at school, there's always a reason. And what I do is I help parents who've got worries over the lack of progress, the lack of engagement, the worries about a diagnosis that perhaps they don't really understand, or behaviour they don't understand, or anxiety in a child.
Okay, there's similarities there. I work with mums in a wide variety of stages of their parenting journey, and they all have different worries, but at the moment there is a common theme. And those themes are around issues they're facing in lockdown, concerned with juggling home life, work life, homeschooling, and also how they look after themselves is a worry too. So how do you help mums who are worried, Kate?
Well, what I do is I look at what the reason for the worry might be, because it's often an underlying difficulty because we're all really good at avoiding things that we find difficult, and that makes us worried. So that's what I do is I unpick what's going on, and once I've unpicked it, then I can guide and advise and put together a plan with practical strategies and guidance.
That sounds a really valuable resource. So I find that mums often have no appropriate outlet to voice their worries. They may be talking to friends and family, but they're really not able to help. So if they work with me as a coach, I provide a really appropriate listening skill to question them and provide a space where they can get to the root of their worries. And that enables them to feel empowered to uncover the answers for themselves. So if you know a mum who's worried about their child, what might they do, Kate?
Well, my details should be below in the banner, but the best thing to do is you can schedule a call through my website, you can pick up the phone, or you can drop me an email. Everything starts with a free, no obligation call to find out if I can help you.
And if you know a worried mum, then do encourage them to contact me in the contact details below. So either through my website or just drop me a message and we can have a mum-to-mum chat to find out how I can support you. So thanks for listening today. Next week, we will be talking about anxiety. So we look forward to seeing you then.